Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Montrell Washington now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll run here with the rookie. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw, left side, that's Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. He runs with it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. Man in motion here is Washington. And they're going to bring him down but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Second down and 8. In motion, it's Robinson. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Jaguars offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Lawrence now. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On the draw, the give to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Lawrence. On the draw, it's Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Over the middle, that's the tight end Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Giants. Throwing again, Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Wilson will throw again. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Russ. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
there's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense gonna take over just before the half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. But Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Third and long. Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.